This video is about grid and snap mode. Before beginning, we will go down in the status bar. We will click the button Customization to check if grid and snap mode are selected, and also object snap tracking and 2D object snap are also selected. Now let's talk about grid and snap to grid. Grid is nothing else than a series of rows and columns of small perfect squares. Now we come down in the status bar and click this symbol of the grid, and as you can see on the screen will come some square. You can zoom in, zoom out. The next button close to the displaying grid is snap to this grid. Let's activate it. I make some squares at the size of the grid that AutoCAD display. Now when trying to draw something, if grid is visible and snap to grid is activated, will be very easy to jump, as you can see, from the corner to the corner for drawing a line or for everything you want to draw. Now let's suppose I want to draw a line from this corner. I select that point, and as you can see, it doesn't allow me to go in other parts at the middle of the, for example, this segment. I cannot. It get me, I jump effectively from corner to corner because snap to grid is selected. This is not used a lot of in drawing in AutoCAD, but sometimes it can be useful. Now let's get back to the status bar and let's activate snap to two-dimensional reference point. For this we will have to click on this icon and we will select the first one, that is endpoint, snap to endpoint. So snap means jump to the endpoint. I will type L, press enter to pretend we want to draw a line, and as I approach this rectangle, as you can see, a small rectangle in green will goes directly to the corner because there is an end of this line and of this line. I will go to the line I draw on the center, and the same. Even I am not going to the closest endpoint but coming rather to the middle of the line, it goes me to an end of the line, helping me to find very quick the end of this line or of this line. So if I will draw that line, I will come here and I will go to the other end, click and press enter to finish the operation. So I will zoom in a lot of, and as you can see, this line and this line are joined in that point. If you will not use the snap tool and I will try to draw that line, that will be very difficult to find the end of a line. I will zoom in a lot of, I will click, apparently is at the end of the line. I will come here, I will zoom a lot of, and I suppose it's there. Press enter to finish the command. And now when zooming in, you see, so snap tool help us to find some points we want. Here they are not connected. Snap means jump to the closest point. Let's reactivate the snap tool. The next snap is midpoint. Come here and check midpoint to be setted. Pretend once more again we want to draw a line, type L, press enter, and it doesn't go anymore to the corner but to the middle, to the perfect center of that line. And the same here. And the symbol is a triangle. The next snap is at the center. Check to be selected, and once more again draw a line. Type L, press enter. Now to find the center of the circle, you don't have to try to find it something like this, but you have to go to the circle. As you can see, as I go to the circle, it highlights the center, and now we can draw that line perfectly from the center. The next one is geometric center, and refer to other geometrical shapes that are not rounded. In order to do that, once more again, type L, press enter, and we come close to the edge of this rectangle and it point me to the center of this rectangle. Also is the same with a triangle or any other shape we can draw, and that is the center of this geometrical shape. The next option is node, and node will snap to a point like that. I will just zoom in a little bit. I will type L, press enter, pretending draw line, and as you can see, it goes me to the center. That means exactly to that point We select another one, this time quadrants, and quadrants refer to these 4 points, these cardinal points, north, west, east, and so on. Draw a line straight from that point to any one of we choose. Next one is intersection, and the symbol is an X. Come here, once more again, type L, press enter. As you can see, there will be an X from where we can draw a line. Extension has the symbol like a line and means a distance from an object as a point to start for the new object. Let's type L, press enter. Keep a little bit on the corner, and as you can see, there will be written extension on my mouse cursor, and I will specify 2, press enter, and draw my line from that point. I will check the distance from the corner to the beginning of the line. Insertion refers to dimensioning text and blocks. Type L, press enter. This will be the beginning of the line, and when I'm get close to the text insertion, there will be the symbol for the insertion snap. Click, and I will just zoom in a little bit this, and when I'm get close to this, on the letter 8 somewhere here will come the snap. Click, and it get me exactly to the snap. Perpendicular snap has this symbol. Type L, press enter, and we will come with a line. And as you can see, the symbol comes. Click, press enter to finish the command, and this angle will be perfectly 90 degrees. Snap to tangent has this symbol. Let's draw 2 lines, one tangent to the big circle and to the small circle. Press enter, once more enter, and we just create a transmission belt. Let's zoom in a little bit, and as you can see, it aligned perfectly. Nearest, as the symbol is checked, let's draw a line, and as you can see, that will follow the line, and after that the circle, and so on. So there will be very easy to draw a line that starts from that line. It doesn't matter the point. It will all the time touch the line or the circle. Apparent intersection has this symbol, and it has to do with an intersection that never occurs. For example, between this line and this line there is no intersection, but there is an apparent intersection if we extend this line, and will be somewhere here. Or can be another apparent intersection between this line of the rectangle and this line, and it will go somewhere in this point. Type L, press enter, type APP from apparent, press enter, select one of these lines, let's suppose this, and when I come close to this line, it gives me that X. Now if I click, I will start a line from that point. Once more again, type L, press enter, APP, press enter, select this time intersection of this line with this one, and there is X. I don't have to come close to that X. When that X is visible, just click, draw the line. Parallel has this symbol and help us draw a line parallel with another line, another object, and so on. Type L, press enter, specify the first point, goes to the line you want to be parallel, and come back, and we will have this guiding line. Click, and we will have a perfectly parallel line with the first one. It doesn't matter the length. Usually when we draw, we have selected many of these snapping tools, and when we work effectively, it helps us, giving us lots of options, precise options. Also, snapping reference line can be activated from here, and is very good to keep it activated, because it will give you a lots of option and control like this. You see that green line?